What do you think? The king. Hello and welcome everybody. The king. The king is live. Fresh out of the gym. The king. Here once again on the way home. Fresh out of the gym. Building them arms. See, we take turns. See, we don't go over everybody. We take turns. They keep the whole day flowing. Bergs goes live for 6 or 7 hours, and I go live. And then when you talk about these people enough, it starts to sink in. Psychologically, it sinks in. You know what I mean? How bad these people really are. I'm talking about the crab. I'm talking about the PDXs, the Orcas, all these people. They need to go. They need to go. And let me tell you something. Bergs will do whatever I tell him to do. Bergs will do whatever I tell him to do. If I say go over there and check somebody's vehicle out, he will go. Because everybody has a price for the King of Diamonds. Everybody has a price for the King of Diamonds. His new name's going to be Virgil, not Bergs. Virgil. Virgil. We know they're all in love with me. All she had to do was ask politely. That's all. All she had to do was ask politely. The orca whale been in love with me for 5 years. The crab, the homosexual, been in love with me for look at me. The crab, the homosexual crab, been in love with me for 5 years. The homosexual crab been in love with me for 5 years. I give him all the time. Does he give me the money? Bergs does my rough ends for me. You know what I mean? Bergs takes care of the rough ends. Things I don't want to get my hands dirty on. You know what I mean? Things you wouldn't understand. Bergs does things that you wouldn't understand. Ricky and Jerry. He does my dirty work for me. I don't get my hands dirty. My hands are clean out of everything. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't do that. Everybody has a price. Remember that. I'm the Charles Manson of this whole thing. You know what I mean? There's Bergs and others like him that do my bidding for me. They do my bidding. I'm thousands of miles away from everybody. I don't do nothing. If something physical happens, it's not me. I'm over here. How am I going to flatten anybody's tires? I'm over here. You know what I mean? I have an alibi. How are they going to prove anything? Like, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Go right to the source. Don't blame me. I'm only the mouthpiece doing my channel here. It's all a joke. I'm just joking about all this. Everything's a joke. Just so you know, I'm only acting. I would never have somebody do something like that. Go over and flatten tires and scratch vehicles. Wink, wink. I wouldn't do that. only live an hour and a half from these people? Not me. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm way far away from all these people. Prove it. My freedom of speech lets me say this kind of stuff. We don't even know who I'm talking about. Who am I talking about? The crab in the ocean? I mean, who? What are you going to do? Oh, he said he's going to get somebody to go and do this to me. You'll be a sip and a Karen. They don't care about that. I'm allowed over here giving my freedom of speech. Don't you know it? You blew your load. You did your best and you failed. Now go back under the caves. I'm not afraid of you people coming up here and threatening me and threatening and people around me I care about, threatening them, doing dirty work behind the scenes. I'm on the scene looking good. I am on the scene looking good. Hello, Chrissy T. You're okay to chat, Chrissy, baby. I love you, Chrissy T. Don't worry, we'll never tell who you are. Your secret's my secret. Chrissy T, I got to give you a wrench. I got to give you a wrench. I got to pull over and give you a wrench. You get a pullover, Chrissy T. Here, let me pull over and see what phone I got to go on to give you a wrench. Bergs, you need an iPhone? No problem. No problem, Bergs. We'll talk. We'll talk, Bergs. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Hold on, Chrissy T. Let me see here. Don't you go anywhere there, young lady. Don't you go anywhere. See, reception slow right here. What the fuck is going on? See if I can give you a wrench this way. I know Chrissy T. Nobody's going to know anything. Hold on, Chrissy T. Chrissy T. What the fuck is going on here? I will give you a wrench. I can't do it right now, Chrissy T. Something's messed up. Do not block Chrissy T. Do you hear me? Do not block Chrissy T. When I get in my studios, when I'm not driving, I'll wrench you up or something, you know? Now I got to get the hell out of here. You know, somebody's trying to sabotage my StreamYard. You know that? Somebody's trying to get into my StreamYard. Somebody's been trying to get into my StreamYard. Yeah, somebody's been trying to get into my StreamYards, Chrissy T. I'm going to have to figure this shit out. Jeff H., knock it off. I am sick of these people, you know? They won't leave me alone. They're always talking about me. You know, there's things that are off limits, okay? On YouTube, it's a golden rule. No cops. Do not go real life with cops and all that, and leave kids out of it. And that's always been the rule, but these people don't know the rules. See? They want to come over here and waltz over here, and they want people in jail like that's really going to happen. And if it did, what do you think I would do if I got out? What do you think I would do when I got out? That's how dumb they are. What do they think would happen if I got out of jail? With nothing to lose. What do you think I would do? Then they'll be crying and begging for mercy, but there will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. Do not block her. I'll find out who did it. And I'll ban you. I got to fix all this stuff up. You know what I mean? Everything's up there. But Bergs let you know about the crap. I mean, you know, what more do you want? Bergs basically told you that it's a voice changer. You know? You got to believe the guy. I mean, a voice changer is a voice changer is a voice changer. Fuck, I made a wrong turn with all this bullshit. See, Bergs. See, I am like the movie Willard. Remember Willard, the guy, and he controlled all the rats? And they would do whatever he told them to do, see? I am the Willard of YouTube. And there's a group of people, they'll do whatever I tell them to do. They'll do whatever I tell them to do. And if they only live 2 hours from somebody, what are you going to do? Oh, I put somebody up to it? That don't work. We already found out that don't work. I can't put nobody up to it. Either they're going to, you got to prove. Have you seen a money exchange or anything? I mean, how do you prove it? You have to see a money exchange for aiding and abetting. Was there any money exchange? Can you prove that? To aid and abet, you have to have a money exchange or physically hand somebody something or physically. I mean, somebody could say jump off a bridge, and if they jump off a bridge, oh well. I mean, just like Bergs, you know, if he does something, it's not me that's doing it. I have no control over that. Prove it. even prove he did it. You know what I mean? You can't. Certain people are in jeopardy. And notice how I don't mention names and only nicknames. What are you going to do? Run and say, well, that's. He's meaning me when he says York away. Or he's Did you see all the packages he had ready to go out? Bergs will do anything for $1,000. Bergs will do anything for $1,000 and gas money. That's all it'll take. That's all it'll take. Hand him a fistful of 20s and some gas money, and that's all it'll take. And he could cost thousands of dollars in damages. Catalytic converters, kiss them goodbye. Then again, Blippy's too fat to get underneath a car. Bergs is too fat to get underneath a car and do that. Berg said it himself. He'll do whatever. He's a mercenary. He's nobody's friend. The top dollar. He's a jackal. Bergs is a jackal of YouTube. He said it himself. He goes for whoever has the top dollar. There's no emotions, no feelings involved because Bergs doesn't have any emotions or feelings. Bergs is he's a stone cold killer, believe me. He's a stone cold killer. Bergs has no feelings, no emotion, no nothing. He's a stone. Now, I never commit any crimes. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And again, I can't help or control what Bergs does. So fuck you. I bet you call them hot phones. They're on the phone right now dialing up. Oh, he's going to get Bergs to come over and do that. And you know what they'll say? Well, did anything happen? When something happens, give us a call. And then you got to put him at the. He's not that dumb. He's a calculated mercenary, Bergs is. Time. Bergs does a lot of swatting, a lot of doxing. He does more than you think he does. But he's sneaky about it. He don't talk. John, do what you want, but please don't hurt yourself. I'm not doing anything. I don't want anybody hurt. Look, I'm only kidding. I'm having a shit in the report. I'm having a show and I kid around like that. I'm only kidding. Wink, wink. But on